Okay, so I'm sorry, but talking to this lady here. So let's continue. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. Her accent suggests she's not from around here. She's from Orange, another part of the world. What is that they have against the
The
police
dock
here?
workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Tell me what year it is. What year? Okay, so he's completely lost.
It's 51.
51. So it's 1951, okay. What century?
The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so
You're
funny?
right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? What was I singing?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wonder, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? I don't think so. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Okay, so it was me.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything
There was.
else. There
I
was.
think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay. Can we go now? You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay, so we are drawn. There was an auto save. Okay. It's March. The year is 51. Okay. But what should I do now? What's the objective? Let's see. Find your other shoe. But I did. Green shoe, right foot. Well, wait. I didn't took it from the outside, maybe. Let's go outside and see. I took it. Okay. I took the shoe. He has only one shoe, but I took it. Oh no, I think it's a bug. Why there is this bug? Find your other shoe. I did it. What should I do now? Okay, I don't understand.
The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light hurts your eyes.
Maybe if we log again. No. Okay, so I guess it's a bug. Let's continue. See what happens. Let's go downstairs.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
So I have another. Get hold of a sad song on tape.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Well, okay, so let's not bother him.
Mm-hmm.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Steakoaris Skua.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay, so
Why don't
He
you go
doesn't
and
want to-
talk to him, okay?
he doesn't want to talk to me. Why do you mean my buddy? I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. A competent work of taxi. Looks like the bird. This is the Great Skua. The small steel tag says as much. The Great.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Okay, so
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I
He
please.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay, he's rude. Let's see, what is this? Water cooler. No, nose fed. Okay, so I think it's like a medikit. My body. I think this is my body. But let's see what this is. Okay. Doors open at. Okay, so it's 8:41 a.m. today. And here says it opens at 4 p.m. Okay. Let's talk to the
Hello,
lady.
sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
He's my colleague. Yeah, surely. What's this? Oh, it's on the other way. And this? I can go outside or not? Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. Okay. So someone is working in the kitchen. Right. Oh, there's a guy here. I'm not the only drunk. He's snoring.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Mm-hmm. Wake him up. No.
The
Pick the
man
pills.
does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Steal the documents, swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside. What should I do?
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Okay, so I cannot wake him up, but I don't want to. Okay, so let's talk to my body then.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes. Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown? I'd rather know. Wait.
It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic. The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his
Hello.
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name, 83%. I don't really know my name. Yeah, well, gonna invent 83%. It's high.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The scene.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Should I lie? What interview?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
I have. I have or I haven't. I don't know myself, so I'm gonna lie. Yeah, I have. No, I haven't. I don't know what to do, so I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Okay, so I think I'm here to investigate a crime scene in this hotel.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. Yeah, let's be honest. I can't remember
I can
anything.
see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
I'm not going to tell him that I'm not a police officer. How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Okay, but shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, so let's
After
go.
you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, so now
Yes.
it's... I want to talk about you. You seem to be following me. Okay, nothing for now. Let's just see. Okay, so now he's coming with me. And I have... What do I have? Items. I have the shift card. Okay, and tasks. Okay, so Sinkara, okay. Report badge missing. You need to report your missing badge as soon as possible. Okay. The cafeteria manager might know something, so I have to interview him and inspect the body. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go and talk to the manager here, who is not so cooperative.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What? I have no idea what that means. What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, so we have the number.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Yeah, alright.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, question.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Hell no. I guess I like to be true. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. You're right. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Yeah, he's right.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Yeah.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
The dock workers. Okay, so he knows something.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I won't ask if he killed him because he'll not answer that. I have
The
another
lieutenant
question.
turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
No, I don't have. That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Wow. I don't owe you shit.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
You're under arrest.
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? I don't have a home, I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
So I have to
By
pay.
the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Yeah. So now I can... Problem solution. Okay. We'll do this later. So what tasks do I have? So find your other shoe. This is the bugged one. Sing karaoke, report badge, inspect victim's body, okay. Who made a call reporting the crime? Call Sylvie. Okay, I have the phone number and pay for damages. You need to pay. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask guard. I know how much I owe. How much money do I have? Let's see. Where can I see this? Not here. I have this, which is 13. Oh, it's here. I have 540. And I owe 130, so I'm far from having the money. I don't think I will have. I will ask
Yes?
him for money. Okay, I can see that we are 1 hour of live. What do you think about this game? Tell me in comments. For now, I think it's really immersive, even if it's only, something. It's not a very very big game. It's not a triple A, if you know what I mean. But for now, I'm really hyped with it. I'm immersed in the story. I want to know more. I want to see what happens, why I'm here, why there is a dead body, why I don't remember anything, where's my home. I think it's brilliant for now. So yeah, I will definitely continue these lives until finishing the game with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I apologize again for the little trouble we had with the live, with the first part, when it suddenly stopped. I don't know why. I'll try to fix that next. For the next one, I think I will live twice a week. At least once, but maybe twice. I will schedule the lives on the channel a bit earlier, so you can see it, and maybe if you're interested, you can join me live and we can discuss. If not, you can also follow the story and my let's play in replay, because I will let all those videos on my page. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time for the next episode, where we're gonna continue this story. Bye bye everyone.